Welcome into the Extra Point here on A to Z Sports, powered by TennesseeTickets.com. And you guys can get some A to Z gear by going to shop.atozsportsnashville.com for all of our polos, our pullovers, our long sleeve t-shirts, and hats. Shop.atozsportsnashville.com. And Zach, this past weekend, Veterans Day weekend, was a massive weekend for most Tennessee sports teams. The Vols upset Kentucky 24-7. The Preds on the road at Dallas with a come-from-behind overtime win, now 8-0 on the road. And then the Titans on Sunday upsetting the New England Patriots and Tom Brady 34-10. Who had the best weekend out of it all?
Well, all three teams successful, as you referenced.
Yeah.
But I got to go. If any time you beat Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, combined with the greatest coach of all time in Bill Belichick, and not just beat him, wax him, okay?
Yeah.
Tom Brady had the worst game he's ever played. I've got to go with the Tennessee Titans. The other thing is the repercussions if you don't win that game. Now, all of a sudden, you're below 500. You're about to go to Indy and to Houston, two really good teams. That's the division. That's the season. But now you've beat the New England Patriots. You've set yourself up for some success. I got to go two-tone blue on this.
Yeah, I'm going to disagree with you. I'm not going to go Preds. Even though the Preds are the best team in hockey, 13-3 overall, 8-0 on the road, which is crazy. And the Preds always figure out how to get it done on the road, especially this season. It's too early in the year to say the Preds have had the best weekend out of anybody.
Well, and they need to really thank the guy that threw the catfish on the ice.
That's true.
Because the guy in Dallas, Preds fan, throws a catfish on the ice, the entire game changes, and the Preds come back and get the W.
Now, I'm going to go with the Vols. And I know you just said about the Titans win that it would be a lot different if the Titans lost that game, but it didn't mean that the Titans could have still lost the Patriots, which was expected, and then go beat the Colts and beat the Texans, and maybe they're still in play for a wild card or an AFC South title there. But for the Vols, if Tennessee did not beat Kentucky, they have to win out the rest of the season to go to a bowl game, which would mean winning against Missouri and Vandy. But now, after that beatdown of Kentucky, which now Kentucky goes another year, that's now since 1984, since they've won in Neyland Stadium, and this was Kentucky's best team really since during this streak. Tennessee, that win did more for the Vols than the game against the Patriots did for the Titans. Because one step closer, a realistic chance for Jeremy Pruitt to make a bowl in his first season. And let me just throw this stat at you. It took only 10 games in Jeremy Pruitt's head coaching career to have 2 wins over a ranked opponent. It took Butch Jones 30 games at Tennessee before he beat his second ranked opponent.
Yes,
now,
but know the temperature of the room.
What's the temperature of the room?
The temperature is when James Franklin was winning at Vandy, the SEC East was down. Auburn and Kentucky are not that good of football teams. They were poorly ranked. That's my whole thing.
Well, look,
so I can't completely.
You can say that, but I could also say there were several opportunities. It took Butch Jones a long time to even beat a ranked opponent.
And I'm not claiming Butch Jones is a good coach.
But here's the temperature of the room. We all know what Jeremy Pruitt took over this year. And for him to get a chance to go 6-6 to a bowl game, that's huge. And nobody expected 2 ranked wins for the Vols this year. They did it on the road at Auburn, who was a preseason top 10 team. Now, Auburn's very different, and I'm acknowledging that. And Kentucky was a surprise team. But
now you're acknowledging
it. I'm acknowledging it, but it still counts. It's still 2 ranked wins for the Tennessee Volunteers.
Look, you said one step closer. That, I think, was the best thing you said. It got them one step closer. They still have got to beat Missouri and Vanderbilt.
No.
And
all they got to do is beat one. If they beat one, they're in a bowl.
Those
they
are
beat
still toss-up games.
Yes, they absolutely are. But now but that was Tennessee was an underdog against Kentucky and was able to wax them just like the Titans waxed the Patriots. There's a big difference in the Patriots and Kentucky. I understand that, but that was huge for the Volunteers this year.
I don't doubt that it was huge. It's huge for the future of building Jeremy Pruitt's program. They go to a bowl. It's a payoff for the fans. It helps in recruiting, one step closer to getting back to where Vol fans feel they should be, which is in the SEC East conversation.
And that's why I think the Vols had the best weekend out of a great weekend for a lot of teams in Tennessee.
Beating the GOAT is greater than beating the Kentucky Wildcat football program.
And that's today's Extra Point here at A to Z Sports Nashville.com.